Hi, this is Joe from Infiniti of Tacoma. I'm here to tell you about this lovely 2012 Infiniti G25X all-wheel drive sedan that we have for sale. It is a one-owner clean Carfax vehicle, and we do have a complimentary Carfax report for you to view. On the vehicle detail page, you'll see a Carfax logo. Click on that Carfax logo, and a complimentary copy of the Carfax report will pop right up. The G25 is a unique version of the G sedan that was only offered for a couple of years. The thing that differentiates it, pretty much the only thing that differentiates it from the G37 sedan, is the engine. The G37 has a 3.7 liter V6. This has a smaller 2.5 liter V6. So with that smaller engine, it doesn't make quite as much horsepower as the bigger G37, which makes about 328 horsepower. This engine makes 218 horsepower, and this is not a heavy car with 218 horsepower. It's still very quick, still very fun to drive. It's just, not as fast as a G37. So if all-out speed is not your number one goal in a luxury sedan, the G25 might be perfect for you because they don't cost as much as a G37. They get better fuel economy, and because the engine is smaller and lighter, the overall weight of the car is lighter, so with that less weight, it actually feels a little bit more nimble in the corners, if that's also important to you. So a couple things to consider. Other than that, the rest of the car is pretty much identical to the G37 sedan. The engine's pretty much the only thing, and most people wouldn't be able to tell the difference unless they looked at the badge. That's about it. Very nicely equipped with features, gorgeous leather interior, power and heated front seats, great shifting 7-speed automatic transmission with 7 gears, help with performance, and they also help with fuel economy. Great sounding audio system, dual zone auto climate control, that traditional Infiniti analog clock, rear backup camera, great for parallel parking. And notice when I turn the steering wheel, you can see that those lines move, and that just helps you let you know where you're going when you're backing up. Pretty low mileage, tad under 22,000 miles, and you can have the confidence that this has been serviced and checked by our Infiniti certified techs who made sure that all major services are up to date. And please take into consideration that a non-Infiniti store is likely not going to go to the extent of making sure all those major services are up to date. When you buy a car from us, we don't want you to have to worry about doing anything like a major service anytime soon, or especially when you go in for your next oil change and they say, hey, this major service is going to do is going to cost $600 or $700. That's the thing you're not going to have to worry about when you buy a pre-owned Infiniti from us. So just take that into consideration when you compare apples to apples. And the other thing too is that we have Infiniti certified techs who work on these cars on a daily basis, so they're much more familiar with them. So you can have the peace of mind that you have people that are really qualified to work on these cars and service them too. In great shape, love the color combination, nice spacious back seat. Really wide opening door makes entry and exit for full-size passengers a lot easier. Beautiful automobile, great shape. Has an intelligent all-wheel drive system, which is really perfect for the wet, slippery weather we have in the Pacific Northwest. The reason why it's intelligent is that when all-wheel drive is not needed, 100% of the power goes to the rear wheels. That helps with fuel economy. But the car is constantly monitoring driving conditions, so when the rear wheels start to slip and all-wheel drive is needed, in a matter of milliseconds, it can divert up to 50% of the vehicle's power to the front wheels. That's why it's intelligent all-wheel drive. And the VQ25 engine, fantastic engine. As I said, 220 horsepower. That's pretty good amount of power for such a small engine, 2.5 liters. That's actually, even though it's a V6, it's about the same size as a lot of 4-cylinder engines. Low maintenance, 105,000 mile first major tune-up. Maintenance-free timing chain, so you never have to worry about the costly replacement of timing belts, which can be pretty expensive on luxury cars. Something you'll never have to worry about in Infiniti. Those timing chains are designed to last the service life of the engine, about 300,000 miles. Come in, take it for a drive. I think you'll be very impressed.